See Streamer Awards behind the scenes leak. What? Talks about what Ty Lil wanted to do to FanFan.
I see them down there and I hear the guy take the mic about if you're going to tell a joke, at least make it funny. And then we went to an intermission. I go down to the bathroom. As I walk in the bathroom, I hear somebody come in and go, yo, fuck that bitch. Well, I'll fucking knock her fucking teeth out. How's she going to suck with no teeth? Man, fuck that.
Damn.
The
context.
Kai Cenat, you broke the record for the most expensive haircut and the least educational university. And also,
you know he wanted to say something. You know he wanted to, but he was like, nah, I ain't gonna do it. You know he wanted to say something. You know bro was a man right there. Honestly, he sucked it up. He realized that he was making more money than anybody in that fucking room. And he was like, you know what? You ain't worth it, bitch.
It's on your new documentary with 50 Cent.
It's kind of crazy to see these fucking clout chasers try to poke the biggest person in the room. There's a lot of people in this room, and he makes more money than everybody in this fucking room combined. He even gave Asmon a run for his money, dude. And what's crazy is that Kai actually makes money off of Twitch.
That was you, right?
If you all gonna be on the mic, now turn this mic, now turn this shit on. Turn this shit on. If you all gonna be on the mic making jokes, at least let it be funny. If you all gonna be on the mic making jokes, at least let it be funny.
Here,
well, you better put some respect behind that bitch. Like, seriously, what were you thinking?
Here. Do you want to do a joke?
No.
And I was like, oh my God. And then he started saying some shit about, I don't want to repeat it, about some things that are assault-wise that he's going to do. This dude's in the bathroom talking about he's going to straight up beat the shit out of her and do some horrible things to her. And I was coming out of the bathroom and I was like, yo, man, are you okay? Like, you good? And he looked at me like this. And his friend goes, man, he's just from New York. And then they both left. And I was like,
he's just from New York. Oh, okay.
I thought it was a bit. But then in the bathroom, this dude's straight up talking about how he wants to beat her up, like break her teeth in, and like, and then like, you know, obviously saying.
Why the fuck would you say this on stream? Did he actually walk up and say that to her, or was he just venting? Bro, you can say that shit. But if you're not like actually saying it to somebody's face, then it's fine. The dude didn't say he was gonna do that shit online. He said he went to the bathroom in a private space-ish. He went to a public bathroom, which to an extent is private, away from where she could hear it, and said that. Like, what better place to go somewhere where someone won't hear something of the opposing gender than in a bathroom? Like, it kind of sounds to me like he was just blowing off some steam, honestly. Sometimes you gotta do that, man. You gotta put a few holes in the wall.
Like, actually physically beating her, and then moved on to, like, actual SA with her. And I'm like, dude, this is...
I would have never guessed. What? No way.
I gotta look out for her, you know what I mean? Like, some people take shit too far.
You trying to look out for her. So you wait until after the Stream Awards are over and you sit down in your chair in your own stream and you talk about it as opposed to telling the staff there? How's that make any sense? Hello?
Somebody reveals themselves to be a person like this, eventually they will be violent towards somebody or aggressive to somebody. The dude wasn't going to do shit because he couldn't, not because he didn't want to. Cutie crying at the end about building bridges between communities. Yeah, this is really bad. I'm gonna be real, like, this is crazy.
Guys, I'm not joking. The organizer of the Streamer Awards, Cutie Cinderella, just said this in the dude's chat.
Cutie Cinderella! I have bad news for the haters. Talia will have a seat every year. Clock that.
She said this literally 30 minutes before the leak. It's over.
Damn, there it is, huh?